Continuing. Looking beyond what we've already have, there are numerous possibilities for tackling some of the big global challenges with the cloud and the Internet of Things. Healthcare advances will include more of the well-being sensors that we've already used. Salaki, that we're already using. It's likely that we will have more sensors on our bodies, monitoring our physical and emotional states and encouraging us to manage our health more effectively. Salakia. Managing our health more effectively both day and night. Sports stars already make extensive use of body monitoring technology to help them reach the optimal physical state to compete. Industries where employees have to cope with a lot of stress, such as financial services, are also experimenting with staff monitoring to help manage stressful environments. But we may one day see a world in which all of us are able to monitor ourselves constantly. Receiving a live stream of data from our devices, our bodily sensors might tell our fridge to order more fruits and vegetables, tell our central heating that we have a fever and need to be warm, and call the doctor when our temperature rises above a certain level. And that just brings me to that movie Upgrade. Remember, I don't want to tell it for the brothers that don't know, but at the end of the day, it was a machine that, you know, it knew exactly when. Well, no, I think he told the machine when he wanted his administration of, or wanted to be administered his pain pill or his medicine or whatever, because he tried to kill himself over it. So, this shit is, because best believe they telling you about this, but they already got it to a certain thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start talking about it, then it's not too far away or it's not far fetched. Our senses, why you think they're gonna be able to try and rush throwing up this 5G shit? Because the technology is already here. Our senses, shit, it ain't even rushing. Because you got to remember, if you go do some research, some places in this country have, little 5G networks already set up, and it ain't about how the city has a council. You go and tell them, oh, we don't want this. They went and did the shit. People, what's the word? Um, Basically saying that they don't want that in their neighborhoods or whatnot, and the city bypassing what the fuck they saying. So this is what it is. It's funny, beautiful. Call Allah Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah by Hashem Arakako. That's what Kata. And they just like how the brother was saying how Esau's solution to all the plastic that they done developed and is fucking up this world, our planet, and us is to take it, round it all up, and shoot it into space so the sun can burn it up. Like their solution to the 5G towers is just to make them look like fake trees. For not even they're really just doing that for the eye candy aspect of it, because they don't because these gonna be in residential neighborhoods. I mean, we're not even going to the health factors. You gotta remember, like I said, I can't remember the doctor's name, but she spoke on. I mean, as far as your skin being the biggest organ you have, and how that they don't know how these frequencies and these waves are going to affect that, but they know that it's not going to affect them good. You know what I mean? Like, uh, our sensors may even schedule tomorrow's appointments because they know we won't feel well enough to go to work. The ability for remote diagnosis and care by healthcare providers will be improved, including supporting older people to remain in their homes for longer than may be possible today. Wearing technology such as exoskeletons and prosthetic limbs is likely to benefit from IoT connectivity because it will add new control mechanisms depending on physical capabilities. You could run your whole body from your tablet. The iLimb from Touch Bionics already does this for a prosthetic hand that can be controlled from a smartphone app. Let's reread this. You could run your whole body from a tablet. The iLimb from Touch Bionics already does this for a prosthetic hand that can be controlled from a smartphone app. So in the end, you got these people that's like that's, I guess, for somebody that can't make use of their hand. I heard Apostle Tahar, and I actually did a video on that as far as the they put a chip in the guy, allowed him. I mean, he's supposed to have been a paraplegic, couldn't move, and they put a chip in him, and they was able to allow him to kick the soccer ball. I forgot what game it was. I think 2016 in Brazil or something. These are facts you could go look up. So you don't think when you got all these paraplegics and all these different people that's got these, you know, issues, because they've been judged by the Most High, and are going to run to Esau when they can possibly have the ability to walk, or, like what's that dude, Stephen Hawkins? Like if they could give him something, actually. But then again, you never know if he had a chip, because that was weird. But if he could get a chip to walk, you don't think he could have took it? How many people do you think that have, like I said, these judgments from the Most High, that's going to run to Esau to go ahead? Oh, you're going to give me the ability to walk? And selling their faith or fate. Analyzing the vast amounts of data generated by the Internet of Things in order to find new patterns could be life-changing. For example, Stanford University ran big data algorithms on illnesses grouped by how they change gene activity matched against medications blocking those pathways. They concluded that various existing drugs might prove effective against other illnesses in addition to those they were developed for. Given the expense and time involved in clinical trials of new drugs, this could be a big step forward, but it will require the data from clinical trials to be made available for everyone to use. Pharmaceutical associations in the U.S. and Europe have now committed to sharing their data. In the future, we can look forward to similar breakthroughs. Our healthcare is likely to become much more personalized too. As the big data about us is harnessed for our benefits, the doctor system is likely to analyze everything that is known about us, from our lifestyle, social media, CV, sports, plays, subscriptions to wine clubs, etc., to our genetics, our reactions to previous treatments, to all known worldwide research on the relevant illness. Of course, there are significant privacy issues to be overcome here, of which more later, but the potential for better outcomes in healthcare is compelling. One of the benefits that the cloud and the Internet of Things are probably already able to deliver, but haven't just yet, is universal education across the planet. And who will be behind funding that? The richest people on the planet. So it'll go back to indoctrination. As our world paradigm changes, the opportunities to learn what you need to know and be ready to engage in a new economy, no matter where you are in the world, are excellent in theory. The main constraint is getting basic internet to everyone. This is something that the United Nations and the World Economic Forum have talked about, and some of the tech giants such as Facebook, Microsoft, and Google, along with celebrities, philanthropists, are working on this. And you can already kind of see that that's already taking place to a certain extent. I remember one of the brothers basically let me know about how you can go to the library, and go rent the router or the hub or whatever you want to call it, that actually allows you to get the signal to actually run the internet. Now, a few years ago, you couldn't rent anything like that from the library. Now they're rentable at the library for free. So, they want everybody on this grid. And then, like I say, who's to say? Once everybody has the internet access, it's like these smart TVs. You don't think they could have access to, like I said, it has a camera on it. The camera has a feed that can go receive a signal and send a signal. Yeah. So, the fully connected, virtual, efficient, data-driven, personalized world of the cloud and the Internet of Things has the potential to improve the quality of life for many people who currently struggle with disadvantages in many forms. It has the potential to reduce power consumption and food waste, improve production efficiency, and transform our healthcare experience into something much more tailored to our specific needs. However, there are many challenges ahead of us before we can fully achieve this dream. The four that I'll particularly call out are security, coverage, energy, and society. I think I'm gonna stop there because it's obviously gonna be a part. Well, more than part. There's gonna be a series. Well, it's only a few more pages, but I'm gonna end there. Lord willing, start it back up pretty soon. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Waha, Rakak, Hudash, Bakatah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth. Peace and salutation to the Akim around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth with faith and sincerity, missing their lives, Salaki, risking their lives and freedom to do so. Shalom to the Agwa from the Akim out there listening and learning. Shalom to the Confusion of Faith brethren, joining to our ranks. Adawan Ratazah, I'm able to come at you with another lesson very soon. And with that, shalom, shalom, and abad babal.